I'm taking a nice little ride home. I got out of work an hour ago. I did some shopping. I got some. I needed new headphones. So I just want to let people know that I'm gonna try and gather up just enough strength to do Heidegger live tonight. I'm gonna try to do that around 8. It's when you're busy the way I am, sometimes, it's just like something that kills me is that I may actually have a kind of a set out intent for like a tomorrow live stream or something, right? And then I sit down and I just don't make this shit happen. Like, I'm just in the midst of everything because I've done cooking and then I've cleaned after my cooking or something, or I gotta get going because I don't have too much time left and I gotta get this much exercise done. I gotta practice my guitar, and that's very serious. And I hate myself for not doing it more, etc., etc. It's all these things, right? And so shit gets fallen behind, and then I just don't have presence of mind to set something up, right? Especially if I have to, wait to make sure I can announce things, because then do I have time by the time I'm set to announce it? Like this Rising today, when I did my earlier live stream, I was able to finally say, because James had already said it, that he is going to go live with me, and he was going to go live on Thursday. On Saturday. That didn't pan out, but we rescheduled for Thursday, which is in 2 days, right? So that's why I'm doing this little live drive right now. It's kind of just more of an announcement drive of 8 o'clock tonight. Try to do Heidegger, and wait a minute, hold on a second. I'm driving oh my, did I forget? Did I really forget? Oh my god. Okay, that's right. No. Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday with James. I was supposed to do this Saturday, then we moved it to this Thursday. There we go. Okay, I didn't screw anything up. Saturday, I'm working out a surprise. I'm going to be I'm going to do a live stream with somebody on Saturday, and I could say who it is, but you'll find out once we've figured out exactly what we're doing, so I can set up the live stream on the schedule. And so that'll be a cool little collaborative effort that I want to do. And so that's a surprise to look forward to on Saturday. Yeah. I've just been I'm rolling through the full-time schedule period right now, so it's quite a bit to pack into my head, because I have everything that I have to think about for my 9-hour period of at work, plus everything that happens immediately before it and immediately after it. And then I have to partition that side of my mind from the guitar shredding shaman thing that I am. So, oh boy, yeah, why did you have to, wow, I hate people. So there's like a 16-wheeler right here, and this guy just kind of, he doesn't cut him off, but like he merges, like it's a smooth merge, but it's terrible because he's like 3 feet. He had like 3 feet of leeway. I'm sitting there, I'm just like Like, dude, I'm sure you've done this a million times. We don't know that. You're raising our anxiety level. Giraffe of the Sea and Carter. Hi, what's happening? Show me. Show you what? What do you want? What do you want? What's happening? Talk to me. What do you mean by all that? You're, what we got here? Oh, you're a new sub. Hey, thanks. What happened? Was I just on the YouTube feed? Does YouTube like me right now? Am I showing up on someone's algorithm? Or did you catch me from someone sharing my material, possibly? I don't know. Thanks for being here. I cover a lot of different kinds of things, so the channel is more about me, I suppose, because of all the things I'm interested in and how much I vlog. But if you haven't been listening from the jump, one of the things I'm doing with my channel now is reading Heidegger. There's other things I do with my channel you don't see on this channel because I lost my prior channel. So backup stuff is on the Zarelath, not the Zarelath Immortal Odyssey, which is the backup for Zarelath Immortal, but the Zarelath Odyssey channel, which is everything that I did get a chance to back up from the prior channel. And so I like to do these live reading and reaction sessions like I am with Heidegger. I often like to go and grab a thick classic like that. And then sometimes I do material that's way lighter. And I'm probably going to be more so about lighter material on the internet in the future when it comes to reading, just because, you know, I don't need to have all of my content completely revolve around me pacing myself to not get laryngitis from all the talking and all the water I have to drink about the whole thing. And I have to fucking smoke a bowl, because I just have to smoke a bowl, because that's me, and I'm just happy. What's the point of winning the war against evil if I don't get to fucking relax and be happy? So there's a lot of esoteric and occult gnosis that I share. I don't mean with any sense of arrogance or hubris that I know not only a tremendous amount, but can do stuff with a tremendous amount from my personal practice and how I grew out of my own shadow work and my embrace of the higher force, which the word God is not even appropriate for what the higher force that people call God is. And then that in its correspondence to the spiritually animist energy force all around us, which is all encompassing of the all, that is the higher force, the source creators, and the gods, obviously. So yeah, it's all sorts of fun in a nutshell. I got answers. You know, at the end of the day, the subject matters that I know, I got some fucking goddamn answers. Stuff that's actually fucking helpful. I can't tell you the amount of helpful shit I've told people, and I get the feedback here and in other places I've spoken. So I thank everyone who has ever given me that feedback, because even if in the material realm it doesn't exist as much for me. It is so much for them, right? It's a good payoff. Sometimes that payoff happens for free. Sometimes it's a charge. You know, I mean, like I do things like I do divination, right? Now, my old channel had a little bit more of that. This channel has almost none. That's just because I haven't really been. Divination was different before like 2020. Divination was just different for me, right? Because although I can for a client, because I'm here to help, you know, do a lot of the stuff that you're normally accustomed to, like relationships, health, success in business, yada yada yada. But what I was more accustomed to doing way back before 2020, when I was adopting all these crafts, was you know, I was really looking at systems that like either were part of the big picture for America or the world, and how it was going to affect people. And I was doing all sorts of that stuff a lot. Something about all of that, whether it's still there in actuality or not anymore, for me, it doesn't work so much, you know. In fact, you know, I'm using right now tarot and runes more so in magic than I am in divination, right? I've got different tarot cards that I've used on my altar. Of course, my sigil craft is top notch. Of course, there's always the toning of the runes, right? And of course, you know, divination is the least of the points of the runes, despite their association with the weird, only because it is the latest of their points, right? And the divination angle of runes is it's a special secret that Odin wanted to finally reveal unto the world, right? And that's one of those things that was just part and parcel of leaving the breadcrumbs for the various activations of soul code genetics that are occurring across the planet as people are tapping into their ancestral lineages and amping up you know, it's just like, just because I do it practically to troll biblicalists, but it's kind of like becoming a man of renown. Right? It's just like the age of heroes. That's the deal, right? It's the age of heroes. That kind of thing, right? I mean, I don't know. That's just an internal feeling about me and what this path work has done for me. And granted, everything's physical. Not everything's physical, but you know, the physical, there's a physical in a lot of what it is, because I'm of that age and disposition, you know, as well as finally claiming something that I didn't want to admit is what I should be for a long ass fucking time. Didn't want to admit that there was literally no drawbacks and nothing but gains from being it. You know, and it took a lot of killing yourself emotionally, psychically, you know, beating yourself up until you finally run through all that shadow work and, you know, throw it all either into you or out of you, depending on how you have cut the wheat from the tares. Is that the right lingo? So ultimately, it's just the testimonies of someone who just like, it's just like, I didn't go and freaking make $1 million today. Like, I'm not here to inspire you with all of my matrix success, because I don't have, quote, matrix success, unquote. I've got my internal world figured out, and I've got my trajectory for growth, and I'm making gains and progress, and I enjoy sharing that with other people as a remedy for the black pill, because I think I said it earlier in a prior stream, maybe the stream earlier today. It's just that, like, you got to get past the blackening phase. Okay, you've taken your black pill, now let's purify it, right? Because a lot of people that are distressed, dismayed, they think that no one should, who is keen on this emerging world, that they see all around them, of the collapse of the things that they've known and loved and everything else. It's just like, if they're not really doing the inner work, they're going to be latching to all sorts of false reflections of themselves, based on their inability of being capable of being alone, right? To go through a process and say, for the sake of my own self, I can't do this anymore. I can't do with you anymore, right? And imagine doing that before, imagine if you could do that. If you found the presence of mind before the pain, right? Because the reason why it's so hard is that, like, they try to manage the pleasure to pain principle of what they're doing, right? Because this isn't that when the pain comes, it's not like, ooh, like, spank me pain. It's the vampiric draining process, basically, right? And they have to keep that low key, right? Because, taking that many people and putting them into that much life hardship for the sake of draining their energy is also going, you do that with too many people, and, it creates too much of a conversation to cause the healing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The reason why they ended up overstepping their hands the way that they did is because they got all fucking exposed, because they all, like, really got into it. They were just like, oh God, I love children. Oh, I love the taste of them. It's just like people did people ever fucking look at what they were fucking saying on, like, Twitter celebrity shit going from 2017 forward and shit? The nastiest of fucking, like confessions that were thrown out. Like, these were confessions of sins they had caused. That's what they're doing. They're confessing their sins to the world as a way to dismiss their guilt for doing it through sarcasm and finding agreement. That's a different kind of problem. All right. That's it for me. I hopefully will see you guys around 8. Catch you later.